TK and welcome to TK's Kitchen. Today I'm going to be basically going through the steps on how I think the perfect ramen should be made. Ramen, ramyun, noodles. This recipe is perfect for those having someone coming around for a date or if you're eating alone. This is the TK Kitchen, so we do not do complicated recipes. Today I will be making beef ramen. Without further ado, let's go. Come on guys. Okay guys, here are the basic ingredients that you'll be needing to make your perfect ramen. I will list these ingredients in the description below just in case you forget. So let's begin. I'm gonna cook the steak that's actually gonna be going into the ramen. So first of all, we need to create the glaze. So we've got 1 chopped up clove of garlic in here. Then to it, we're going to add 4 tablespoons of hoisin sauce. Then we're gonna add a little bit of salt, not that much. Bit of cinnamon. Not too much cinnamon, and about a generous pinch of black sugar. I'm not using any measuring utilities because, you know, boss shit out here. We don't use measuring tools. We're gonna mix that around, and that is our glaze more or less done. If you want it a bit more runny, then you could add some like water or pineapple juice to it to like add an extra kick to the flavor. Here is a piece of sirloin steak. It's actually better to use flank steak for the ramen, but my local grocery didn't actually have it, so I just got a sirloin steak, which I think is just as good, doesn't really matter. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that glaze that we made earlier. Make sure, by the way guys, like make sure you wash and prepare your steak beforehand. Don't just take it out the packet and cook it. Now we're gonna get a brush and we're gonna twirl it around in the glaze first. Vegans and vegetarians, look away. By the way guys, you don't have to just use like beef. You can use pork, chicken, fish, like salmon, like anything you want to use. It doesn't have to be beef. Okay, what you're going to do is you're going to need to get yourself a frying pan or like a griddle. Whatever way you prefer to cook your steak at home, then just use one of those. Then we're going to use some olive oil, just roughly enough. I don't know how much you want to use, whatever. Doesn't really matter. And then we're going to let that get hot. Now that the oil is hot, we're going to go ahead and take our steak that we seasoned earlier and just place it on the frying pan. Get all the extra juices on there. Okay. Once you've cooked your steak on both sides and you've got it to the, like how you like it cooked, medium or medium rare, whatever, then you're going to remove your steak from the flame. What you're going to do is you're going to need a big pot for cooking your ramen. So what you're going to do is take the drippings from the steak and add it to the pot and have this on a medium heat. So you're just going to scrape this on into the pot, everything. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of liquid just so it doesn't dry out. Okay guys, what you're going to do is for the broth part, you're going to need these green onions. And as you can see, the white bits of the green onions are gone because I've chopped those up to put in there. You're going to save the ends of the spring onion because this part is going to be used to garnish the ramen after. Okay, to this, we're then going to add spring onion. And if you have some ginger, some chopped up ginger, then also add that into there. And then we're just going to let this simmer on a medium heat for a little bit. So it just goes a little bit softer than its normal texture. Grab your gochujang and have a nice tablespoonful and place it into the base of your broth and give it a little mix and stir it in. At this stage, if you like, you might want to add a little bit of olive oil. Add, whoop, made a mess. About 2 mugfuls of water. What you're going to do now, once it's come to a boil, is go ahead and add your shin ramyun noodles. Now I'm going to break this one up because my pot is not big enough to house all of this. So I'm just going to break it up. Okay, with these little sachets that actually come in the shin ramyun, I'm actually going to add the vegetable mix just for the sake of not wasting it. I'm going to empty those in there. Just add those and mix them in. We're then gonna add the soup base mixture that comes with it. I wasn't sure whether I should add this or not, but I tasted a little bit on my finger and it really has that extra kick that I think could really elevate the flavor. Let's get some chopsticks involved, you know, get real Asian with it. Just gonna mix that in. Make sure all the powders like integrated properly into the broth. Like, I don't know how hard you want your noodles or how soft you want your noodles. So just leave that. Me personally, I don't like to eat my noodles and have it feel like I'm eating crisps, so I'm gonna let it boil out for a little bit. Guys, just to let you know, just added a little bit more hoisin sauce to the mixture and it really gave it that kick that it needed. Okay guys, I forgot one big ingredient. We add eggs, and what we're going to do is we're going to take these 2 eggs and we're going to boil them just until they're like, the yolk is soft but not runny. Figured out was boiling 2 eggs for about 6 or 7 minutes will get you the perfect egg, I assume. So we're just going to crack this open and see. Crack the surface. Alright, that is perfect. That is exactly the way you want your eggs to be. Just slightly running in the middle, but not fully yolked, like not fully solid. So that is perfect for ramen. Final stage, all I've done is put the noodles and the broth into a bowl. Then I've put my 2 boiled eggs onto the side of the bowl. And you know that steak that we had earlier? Now I've chopped it up into nice thin slices. So now we can just add that onto the side. Okay, just gonna put that on the side. Be as artistic with this as you like. I'm gonna take, remember those, the ends of the green onion, we're just gonna take that, use it as a garnish. We're just gonna spread that on like that. Here's some seaweed, some dried seaweed sheets that you can just buy packaged up, and we're also going to stick those in the side. And there we have it, the perfect bowl of ramen, TK style. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video and want to see more, and that's it, Panda out. Good?
That tastes good.